Kamar Chima, what does it look like in terms of the political career of Imran Khan is concerned? 5 years, he can't be contesting elections. At least that's the verdict. That is what is being said. Does it look like it's end road, or are we pretty much jumping the gun if you say that it's end road for Imran Khan today?
Thank you very much. I think the first thing is that Imran Khan will definitely be barred from running the next elections, and he will be removed from the chairman of his party. He will lose that chairmanship of his party. So Imran Khan either will be in jail or he will not be in a position to contest next elections. So largely the environment is being created in Pakistan where with Imran Khan and his party may not have a political or future in coming years, and this consortium of 13 parties, they may have a future. So the way back in 2018, the military establishment worked with Imran Khan to bring him in power, and they created an environment. In the same fashion, the environment is being created where the people are being told that they should not have a hope because Imran Khan tried to create fissures in the society. He created conspiratorial theories to create a wedge between the West and Pakistan. He couldn't create a political consensus and democratic consensus to keep his government in 2022. So what I see is that he's isolated because of his own policies. He's isolated because he doesn't want to talk to anyone. He's isolated because he even doesn't listen to his own lieutenants who left his party after 9th May. So Imran Khan's made very bad political blunders and always relied on undemocratic forces, either they are in GHQ or in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
So his lack of understanding of politics, lack of understanding that how democratic and political decisions shall be taken, in fact, brought him to this tight walk.
Yes, Kamar Chima, we'll talk about that, how this was always a one-man show. And what next for the party in general then? Who's going to be the next leader? Like you said, he's going to be disqualified from his position in that sense also. But what does this mean, Prabhu Dayal, for the law and order situation and the chaotic situation that Pakistan has already, Prabhu Dayal, found itself in? This isn't going to improve. If the idea was to improve the situation, and that perhaps is a tall order for the Pakistan government right now, for the administration there, isn't it?
Well, I think that the situation will not be allowed to go out of control as happened a few months ago. And this is because now the army has firmly taken charge of things. Kamar Chima, whom I respect greatly, listed a number of mistakes of Imran Khan. The biggest mistake that Imran Khan made was to underrate the strength of the army. He thought he could take on the army. That was his cardinal blunder. And the army is going to make sure that Imran Khan doesn't become a political leader of any stature in future. As Kamar Chima said, it is unlikely that Imran Khan will be allowed to contest the next elections. As it is, the Prime Minister has announced that the Parliament will be dissolved on August 9, and then within 3 months the elections have to be held. Imran Khan is unlikely to pose any sort of challenge to the political establishment or to the army. Now, as regards the overall law and order situation, Pakistan has been going through a difficult time. There are some protests, but I don't think that these will be allowed to go out of control. The army will assert its authority, and I think that it will make sure that there will be a smooth transition, because Pakistan cannot afford political violence. It cannot afford disorder, because it is going through a very difficult time in any case. Its economy is in shambles, and I think the government's intention is to try and put things back on track there. So as far as Imran Khan is concerned, I think it's going to be curtains for him for some time. Of course, who knows what happens in the distant future.
Well, absolutely. Gaurav, I want to bring you in at that point. What Kamar Chima essentially said, that he didn't do his politics right. And what Prabhu Dayal is also saying, that he underestimated the power of the army. Naive, call him naive, call him politically immature, not ready to take decisions, and not underestimating what the army can essentially do. In this case, it does appear finish him off, politically. This appears to be absolutely miscalculated on the part of Imran Khan, isn't it?
So Imran Khan was taken in by his own illusions of grandeur. Imran Khan actually thought he was more powerful than the Pakistan army. He thought he was more powerful than Qaid-e-Azam. In Pakistan, he thought he was the new Qaid-e-Azam, and that clearly wasn't the case. Those close to him misled him. He was nurtured by the Pakistan army, very carefully, brought to a position. It was the Pakistan army that cobbled numbers for him to become Prime Minister of Pakistan, and then he became a Frankenstein's monster. He became too powerful for his boots. He took on the then Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa on the appointment of General Faiz Hamid as DGISI. He thought that General Faiz Hamid, who had actually seen him through so far, would actually see him through when he becomes the army chief. But this is where he started interfering in military promotions, and that was an absolute red line for the Pakistan army. He tried to stall the appointment of the current army chief of Pakistan, and the Pakistan army that has never won a war outside has never lost a war inside. And this wasn't to be the first war that the Pakistan army was to lose internally. They've ensured that Imran Khan has been cut down to size. They've also now they just have to see an outlast Justice Bandial as the Chief Justice of Pakistan, because Justice Isa and the army chief together will ensure, along with, of course, Pakistan Democratic Movement or Nawaz Sharif, who's currently in the United Kingdom, they will ensure that Imran Khan doesn't become a Frankenstein's monster again. So at least for now, it's endgame Imran.
All right, his wings clearly have been clipped, at least for now, is what we are talking about right now. In fact, there are legal options ready for him, if not immediately, but this verdict has already been challenged, is what we know. I'm going to thank you, Gaurav, for joining us and sharing your views with us. Also thanking our guests here, Prabhu Dayal and Kamar Chima, as well as Kurat, joining us from Islamabad.